This video is a brief introduction into the three types of patents. The website you see here is created by Penn State University, their libraries division, and the website address is right here at the top if you want to reference that. It goes through some different types of what is a patent, what can be patented, what types are patented, and what parts of the patent. We'll look at those individually. So what is a patent? A patent is an official document securing to an inventor for a term of years the exclusive right to make, use, or sell an invention. It's a type of protection for your invention. What can be patented? Certain criteria must be met when officials are establishing whether a product or invention is suitable for patentability. Those three criteria include utility. Does the subject matter have a useful purpose? Is it operate? Is it perform intended purpose? Can't be useless. It has to actually perform a certain function. Next, it has to be novel. That means it must be new, not a recreation of an existing or a already developed product. And lastly, it has to be non-obvious. So to a common person in that field, it must appear as something new that they could not have thought of on their own. You see this note about existing art. You also hear that referred to as prior art. And when you hear that term, that's referring to previous patents that you may be building onto. Let's talk about the three types of patents that you can apply for. First is utility patent. This is issued for a new and useful process, machine, manufacture, or composition of matter, or any new and useful improvement thereof. These are going to be the gadgets, the machines, the processes, anything that has a utility purpose. Next is a design patent. These are issued to any person who has invented any new and non-obvious ornamental design for an article of manufacture. These are going to be more things that are in the category that don't really have any particular function or process. However, they are worth protection. And so in this example, you can see a little toy stuffed animal that looks like a tiny pony. Anything that might be the way something looks or the ornamental or aesthetic value of something. And the third type is very specific, and it's a plant patent. And as the name implies, it's issued to anyone who has invented or discovered and asexually reproduced any distinct and new variety of plant. So if you were to combine an apple and a grape, and you call your new invention a graple, and it is a successful plant, then you could apply for a plant patent. So what are the parts of a patent? Well, this is a typical title page for a patent that we can find during a search on the U.S. Patent and Trademark Office website. The title is at the top. It's going to give you a general description of the invention, but not necessarily the product name, a trade name, just a basic general description. The inventors are next. It can be one inventor by themselves, or quite often it can be a group of inventors, if people that have worked on the project together, or perhaps people that work together in a company. Assignee, that's actually the company that owns that. So if it is a corporate patent and not for an individual, the company name that owns the patent will be there. In this case, it's Amazon. It could be Procter & Gamble. It could be Toyota, General Motors, or any particular business or corporation. References cited are the related patents and non-patent literature, These are all that references. It's very unlikely that you'll ever get a patent for something that is completely brand new, that has no other prior reference or prior art. So you're going to just list your references of what you examined and what are the things that might build into your patent. Up here on the upper right is the patent number. That is a unique identifying code. So every patent from 1 through the very latest one has its own unique number. The filing date is when application 1 was filed. That's here. And lastly, classifications are codes for technology areas assigned to a patent. So the Patent and Trademark Office has basically established a giant catalog of different codes so that when you're searching for something in a patent, you can look at an entire category of things that have been created in the past. That concludes this brief introduction to types of patents.